Oh, not updated. Oh my god, my lights aren't even on. Wow, I am out of it today, guys. I didn't even realize my one light was on, but my other one wasn't. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet again another Watch with Nordic live stream here today. We have the Colorado Avalanche and the Utah Mammoth. I am stressing out here because my Phillies are at the bottom of the 10th, and they have yet to fucking do anything. So I'm a little bit scared. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great tonight. It's been a phenomenal last couple of hours. I would say the last 72 hours have been awesome for the channel overall. We're looking forward here. Let's see. We are 7 subscribers away from 3,600. So maybe we can hit that milestone here tonight, but it'd be greatly appreciated, obviously. It's not expected, but turn up my game. What's up, Dave? What's up, Hugh? Tim? Made it to the game before it started. Yeah, that's a rarity. Kidding, man. What's up? All right, they're going to do the home opener because it is Colorado's home opener game. So you guys are going to probably hear my reaction to the Phillies with their season ending here. Oh, hey, the Flyers tied it. Ah, the Flyers tied it. Look at that. They put Jesus Luzardo in for the bottom of the 10th. So they're introducing the coaches. This is going to take a little bit, guys. Again, I forgot it was Colorado's home opener. Wish you could help. It's no problem. The subs don't really matter, but, you know, it's something cool to follow, obviously. So the team records in the Watch of Nordic streams when we live stream both these teams. The Avalanche, this is our 7th time streaming them this season. They are 4-2, or overall streaming them. It's our 2nd time this year, though. And then the Mammoth, we've only streamed them twice before. This is our 3rd time. They are 2-0. So there you go. And we'll get ready here for the start. They're gonna do the home opener intro here first, so we still got a little bit. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. It is much appreciated. Never out of it? Nope. So this will be our last stream for a little bit. Strikeout Shohei. There you go. This will be our last stream for a little bit. We're gonna do one either Sunday or Monday. I haven't decided yet what exactly my plan is. I might have other things going on. So I should be able to do one of those 2 days. It's just undecided what day that will be. If we do Sunday, there's only one game we can stream, and that is Capitals and Rangers. So if we do get to that point, be sure to tune in for that, obviously. So we might be doing that. If we go to Monday, if I'm off Monday, we have the entire day to stream. So there's a chance that we could be doing a game at 1 o'clock, a game at 4 o'clock, and then a game at 7 o'clock on Monday. So we'll see. I got to figure out what exactly my plan is, but it could be a pretty nice day on Monday if we get that done. Here in Las Vegas, F the Knights. They're not playing tonight, are they? Oh, they are playing tonight. Play the Kraken. Oh, no, that's Saturday. Never mind. They play the Sharks tonight. They lost a tough one last night. Doing the team intros here still. They just did all the players come out. Now they're doing all the scratched players and stuff. Now they're doing Nathan McKinnon. Here he comes. Best player on the team. Off Monday, so that's good. Yeah, I'm thinking we might do Monday. It depends. It's really actually not up to me. It's up to somebody else what we do. But a little update around the league. Boston's leading Chicago 3-2. The Rangers are up 1-0 on the Sabres. Montreal is up 5-1 on Detroit. So Montreal kind of handing it there to Detroit. Hang on, let me swap to the ESPN feed because it's easier to see everything. I'm on the NHL app, so it's a little difficult. All right, I'm going to ESPN. All right, current scores around the league. So as I said, Montreal is handing it pretty easily right now to Detroit. It's 5-1 Canadiens. The Sens and the Lightning are tied at 3 apiece. Heading into the third period. The Islanders and Penguins. Why is my thing playing? Why was that playing? What the hell? Hopefully that doesn't get my stream canceled. Why did it start freaking playing? Let me make sure everything's good here. Okay, there we go. We should be good now. Phillies get out of it. They're going to the top of the 11th. All right, now let's do the actual scores. So again, Pittsburgh and the Islanders tied at 3 apiece. Matthew Schaefer gets his first point. Harrison Brunick gets his first NHL goal. Maxim Shabanov gets his first goal too. Devils and Hurricanes is tied at 2 apiece as well. So that's heading into the third period, or just ending the second period. Minnesota and St. Louis. The Wild have a 2-0 lead in that game. Predators and Blue Jackets is tied at 1 apiece. Stars and Jets, 2-1 Stars. And then Flyers and Panthers, it is 2-1 Florida in the third period of that game. As well as that, too, we got 3 other games later on tonight. 10 p.m. stream, or 10 p.m. games. We're not streaming them. It's 10 p.m. games. Flames and Canucks. Golden Knights and Sharks. And then Ducks and Kraken as well. So, there you go. I'm hoping to... Again, as I said, like, I don't know my schedule yet. But I think if we do Monday... Oh, this is the 20th, not the... I went to the 20th, not the 13th. What's up, Red Sox Daily? If we do Monday, it's likely going to be looking like a schedule of Lightning Bruins to start off at 1 p.m. Then you would have Red Wings and Maple Leafs at 4. And then we would go with either Flyers Panthers or Devils Blue Jackets for the third game of that night. So you would see 3 games, but I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. We'll find out, obviously. All right, I'm pretty sure they're going to want to do the national anthem here. We'll get that underway, and then we'll get started with the game tonight. All right, looks like they are going to show the anthem, so I will do what I usually do. I will turn up my TV, we'll play the anthem, and then we will get started with the game here. All right. Keep it silent.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in their gate.
Okay, there we go. Another great national anthem there, here live from Ball Arena in Colorado. Let's get ready to get started here tonight on a matchup between the Colorado Avalanche and the Utah Mammoth. The Avalanche 1-0 coming off of a win against the Los Angeles Kings, and the Mammoth, their first game of the season and their first official time wearing these Mammoth logo and brand new jerseys. Well, kind of brand new jerseys. Starting goaltenders here for both sides. Karel Vejmelka is in net for the Mammoth. And you have Scott Wedgwood with Mackenzie Blackwood still out of the lineup, starting it off here for the Avalanche. It's a packed house here in Ball Arena, getting ready to get started here. And we'll look for a face-off here at center ice in a moment, as they're getting ready for it. This camera angle is very, very strange. I hope they change it here. Okay, they did. It was very interesting. All right, face-off coming here now at center ice. Mammoth and Avalanche. We are underway. Face-off is won by Colorado. Taze will take the puck back then to Makar. Makar gives it back to Taze. We'll bank it off the boards now on the right side. Puck goes down low into the Utah zone. Sergachev tries banking it off the boards. Trying to race for it the other way is Yamamoto, who is one of the Mammoth players who's been here for a little bit. Puck is cleared back down low behind the net. Sergachev now will throw it around. Trying to get that one out of the zone. Banked off there. Kept in, though, by Natchez. Slides in on Vejmelka. He will make the save. And I don't think that counts as a shot, but regardless, Vejmelka kept that puck out of the net. Showing off the Vejmelka stats here. 26, 22, and 8 this past year. 258 goals against average. Scott Wedgwood on the other side. 14, 6, and 2 with a 2.32 and a .908 last season as well. Face-off coming here now inside of the Utah zone. It is won back then by the Mammoth. Here they come the other way. Here's Dursey taking it down the right side. Gains the zone to Schmaltz in front. And a save by Wedgwood. Nelson tries taking it down the other way. Sergachev will throw that one back in. Down low now on the right side, Burns. Avalanche will send it out in front. They'll bank it off. Now Nate Schmidt clears that one back down low into the Avalanche end, and Colorado will intercept it right back. Landeskog will backhand it down low. They'll battle for it here in the corner. Nelson throws it around then to the right side and goes back down and into the Colorado zone. Wedgwood will throw it back behind him. Brent Burns will kick that one up. Malinsky now has it back, will shoot that one off the boards and back into the Mammoth end. And it's blown dead for, I think, an icing against the Avalanche. Shots are 1-1 here. Good shot there by Clayton Keller on Wedgwood there to make the save. And a faceoff comes back here in the Colorado end. It's won back by the Avalanche. Manson will clear it off the boards. Got into a fight the last game we commentated with Colorado. And we get another whistle here as I think puck went out of play. So we will continue on. I put Bader in. Face off. Coming here now. It's thrown back down low into the corner. Avalanche have it. Here they come the other way into the zone. Drury drops it back. Colton tried to feed it in front. He'll throw it back up to the point. Malinsky a shot. Saved by Vejmelka. And a big save there by Sam Malinsky, who was with Colorado last year. Scored in his 100th career game. I did not know that it was his 100th career game, but a nice one there from the point. And we obviously commentated that game against the Kings. Avalanche have been doing pretty good when we live stream them, so I'm sure that's a perk, I guess. Puck is won here by the Avalanche. They'll regroup with it at the point. Malinsky a shot. Save in front by Vejmelka. Battling now down low in the corner. On the right side then, John Marino trying to clear. The Mammoth will get it out. It's dumped in by Stenlund. And it'll go back down the other way. Malinsky banks it off the boards then. It's cleared down low into the zone by Parker Kelly. Now battling forward is Kiviranta, and stolen back then by the Mammoth. Here they come the other way. They'll dump it down low into the zone. Wedgwood comes out of his net to play it. They'll battle for it in the corner. Now down low. Burns with the puck. Looks for options. Will send it out to center ice. And it ends up going back all the way into the Mammoth zone. Picked up then by Utah. Here they come the other way. Into the zone then. A shot by Yamamoto, and that one goes wide. It'll come back into the Utah zone. They'll regroup with that puck. Now with it there is Sergachev. Drops it back. Marino will wait. Avalanche have had the pressure here so far. Sergachev moves it through center ice. Here he comes down the right side. Sergachev shoots it, save, rebound in front. And Lawson Krause can't get a shot on. Krause clears that one back down low into the corner. Back then on the right side. Avalanche looking to get that one out. Now McKinnon will feed it around. Tays will race for it. It's kept in, though, by Utah on the right side. Play in front. A shot by Yamamoto goes up in the air and out of play. It is extremely blurry on my end for some reason. Shots are 3-2 in favor of the Avalanche. I need to get to a commercial here so I can refresh my feed. It is very, blurry. I don't know what's wrong with the quality here. I can barely read some of these numbers. Face-off coming here now, down low inside of the Avalanche end. On the right side, Sergachev backs it back down low. On the right side here, still in the Colorado end, Girard will kick it back. Here comes Colorado. It's a 3-on-2. Landeskog intercepted. Mammoth will get it right back. Here they come the other way into the zone. Pass in front, and a save there by Schmaltz. Rebound in front, and Wedgwood makes the save. On a good stop there from Schmaltz from Jack McBain. And nothing comes of that. So face-off coming here now inside of the Avalanche end. You have 16-15 left to go here in the first. Kick back down then behind the net. Tays to Makar. Cale Makar waits. Will bank it around then to the right side. Avalanche will get it into the Mammoth zone, but can't really get that much control. Cooley. Back to Ian Cole. Sends a pass up to center ice. The Mammoth will rush for it there, battling down low. Tays fighting alongside. It'll go back up to the point. Kick back down then by Cole. On the right side, Simashev trying to play that puck. He loses an edge. It's cleared back down low into the corner. Tays is tripped. There'll be no call on the play. And now quickly kick back. And Utah trying to get it back down the other way. Kind of back and forth action here so far. Here's Nathan McKinnon into the zone with some room. Shoots it. Saved by Vejmelka. It's been kind of back and forth action here. Not a whole lot of moving around. Now Keller will drop it back. Throws it down low. Into the corner. Trying to get to that one then is Lawson Krause, and he can't do so. Now down low. Tanev fighting alongside Girard. It's banked off the boards. Avalanche will hold it. It slides up to the point. Stenlund will try and clear it down low. And it'll go back down into the other way, as the Mammoth will still regroup here. Sergachev drops it back then for Schmaltz. Schmaltz feeds a pass up. Here they come. Krause's shot, and that one goes wide. Now battling for it down low. It's thrown up to the point by Yamamoto. Kick back then. Landeskog has it. On the right side then, Girard will bank it off the boards. Utah trying to get it back the other way. Dursey attempting to move it into the zone. Now then the Avalanche have it. Malinsky kicks it off. Racing for it then is Nichushkin. And banked around then to the right side. Fuck you, Phillies. It's 4-4 in terms of shots, but no goals so far here in the first period. Malinsky holding it back behind his own net. They're taking their time. These two teams know each other pretty well, dating back to when the Coyotes were in Arizona and the Mammoth were in Utah. I know it's a different team, but it still is the same roster of players, more or less. Puck goes down low behind the Mammoth net. Stenlund now to Cole. Over then for Keller. I'm not sure when Blackwood's back. I'm not 100% sure about that. Chance in front. That one is not completed. A shot there by Colton is saved by Vejmelka in front. And now the Mammoth will try and move it the other way. Gunther trying to bank it off the boards. It's kept in, though, by Colorado. They will flick that one up, and it goes out of play. And we will head to commercial break. 13-19 left to go in the first period. The quality's terrible. I can't see the time, but we're doing great here. It is 0-0. Okay, let's see if that quality's better. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated here. Again, I'm not sure what our schedule will be for next week, but I can tell you for sure we will be live on Thursday. That is a definite. Wednesday, maybe I'll do a late 10 p.m. game. I do have something going on Wednesday. Tuesday's a no. So we're obviously going to have to see, but you know, I'd be optimistic for sure. I'll look at what the 10 p.m. what Saturday's schedule is. Oh, not a 10 p.m. game though. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, if it's not IR, I'm actually not 100% sure. I just got an email. Did you guys hear that? I just got an email from my college. Let's see what they want. It's probably something stupid. New opportunity available. Or that I don't have class tomorrow. That'd be great. Showing off Vejmelka. Yes, the quality is a million times better now. Hey, thank you for the $10 donation, Dave. I really appreciate that. You've been giving a lot of your money to me. I'm not sure I'm that important. Gerard will kick it back down low here in the corner. Battling for it. Save in front, Kiviranta. And that one gets kicked back then behind the net. And a save there by Vejmelka. Thanks for streaming on the bundles. Can't see the game. No problem. I mean, I can't really show you it either. I just kind of have to, you know, commentate it, but no problem. And Dave, once again, giving me a donation. No charity causes tonight. We did raise $42 yesterday, which is pretty unbelievable, I gotta say. So we're at $142 for Breast Cancer Research Foundation. There will be another stream or two this coming week, so stay tuned for that. Pass is thrown up to the point. Makar shoots it, deflected back down then behind the net. Around then, Marino banks it off the board. Trying to get to it there is Peterka. Here comes Cooley the other way. Loses an edge. It goes back down low into the corner. Taze now will battle for it down low. Peterka to the right side. They'll fight for it here. Taze and Gunther. McKinnon trying to pick it up. It's thrown up to the point and kept in, though, by the Mammoth. Down low. Peterka will race for it. Battling alongside here. Gunther, a shot and a save there by Scott Wedgwood once again. Please, Colorado, beat the Mormons. Huh. The Mormons. That's too good. Toronto Blue Jays fan, I'm sure you're very happy about yesterday. That was pretty great. The Yankees lose. I thought that was awesome. Face-off one back then by the Avalanche. Gerard behind the net. Not that I hate the Yankees or anything, but I thought that was hilarious. Played out then to center ice. I say that as my Phillies are about to get eliminated here. Here come the Mammoth. A shot saved there by Blackwood on a good chance from Jack McBain. And it's 8-4 Colorado in terms of shots. It's probably 8-5 now. The Yankees. That was pretty great. Face-off coming here now in the Colorado zone. It's 12-14 left to go here in the first period. It is still 0-0. Kicked around then behind the net. Schmaltz intercepted. Colorado gets it right back. Here they come the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Banked off the boards. Drury 1-on-1 with Dursey. Tries feeding a pass in front, but too many bodies there and not enough room. Colorado will keep it in, though. They'll bank it down low into the corner. Who? Looks like a girl. Cleared back then down low, and that will be a icing against the Avalanche. Or sorry, the Mammoth with 11:45 left to go. So Colorado already had their game against Los Angeles on Tuesday in the season opener for these streams. Sam Malinsky picked up a goal. Marty Natchez scored 2. Face-off here now was one back to the point. Colorado has it. McCarr moves in, shoots it. Blocked in front. McKinnon! And it deflects back down behind the net. Chance in front, a shot, and that one deflects wide to the right side. Thrown back up to the point. McCarr waits. They can't keep it in the zone. Natchez will clear it back down low. And they blow the whistle there for delayed offsides. And face-off will come out of the Mammoth zone. And great movement there by McCarr with the puck. A good block by the newly acquired defenseman Nate Schmidt. You look at the Mammoth, they really wanted to strengthen their blue line. They went out there and made some moves. They acquired Nate Schmidt. They signed him in the offseason. They had Dmitry Simashev come over from the KHL. And that was one of the biggest problems last year. They really lacked defense. And they were dealing with a lot of injuries as well. On the right side here now, it's intercepted. Stenlund. Back to Krause. Krause banks it off the boards. Yamamoto, a shot. Save there by Blackwood. Am I going to cry on stream if the Phillies lose? No, but you'll see my reaction. I'll probably just close my computer and get back to this. And then I'll rage tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like my mourning period. I'll be in mourning. Face-off coming here now inside of the Avalanche zone. It's 2 outs, though, bottom of the 11th. Face-off, one back then on the right side. Colorado has it. They'll bank it off the boards. They will get it out. And now picking it up down low is Cole. Cole will throw it around. Back then over for Utah as it's a pass up then for Tanev. Trying to get that one up to Keller. Captain Keller was named the Mammoth first and only captain last season. Kiviranta shoots that one. That one goes down low into the corner. Keller's had some exceptional seasons here for the Avalanche. Or the Mammoth. Sorry, I zoned out. Here's Girard now trying to skate it the other way. Samuel Girard backhands it into the zone. A shot, broken stick, and the Mammoth will take advantage. Keller will just say no and dump it the other way, so never mind, they won't take advantage. But regardless, a lucky play there by Utah. Here's Girard now, takes it around behind the net. And watching Hawks and Bruins. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. On the right side, bank down low behind the net. Now Landeskog with it. Gabriel Landeskog in the corner. Fighting alongside, it's thrown up to the point then by Girard. Girard dekes it in, waits. Will try and throw it up to the point now. The Mammoth will take it the other way. Here's Peterka to Cooley. Down the other way. Back for Gunther, who will throw it up to the point. A shot by Schmidt. And a save there by Wedgwood. Still no score here. We'll go back to commercial. 9:32 left in the first period. It is 0-0 still so far. So the leading scorers for both teams when we do Watch with Nordic streams, Nathan McKinnon leads it by far. 11 points in just 6 games streamed by the Avalanche so far. And then for the Mammoth, you have a tie between Kesselring, who is no longer there, and then Schmaltz and Barrett Hayton, who each have 3 points. So there you go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. So, Canadians. So, we got an update here on some of the games tonight. It looks like the Canadians have taken the win over the Red Wings. So, a big win there for Montreal. They get their first win of the season. The other games going on, it's tied 3-3 between Chicago and Boston. Philadelphia and Florida, it's 2-1 Panthers. Senators and Lightning, it is 3-3. My heart just skipped a beat because I thought they just hit a home run, but then I realized it was Cubs and Brewers. So good chance there by the Mammoth here. They're putting on some good opportunities. The Avalanche are too. This has been a nice and even game. You're seeing shots from both sides, and I think that's very good. You definitely want to see that there if you're the Utah Mammoth for sure. And if you're just a fan and you like good hockey. Face-off coming here now. Inside of the Avalanche zone. They're showing off Vejmelka here. Like my PWHL hat tonight. I got all those random ones down there. We use them all the time. I've been trying to use different ones. Face-off is won back then by Colorado. Brent Burns now battling with Cooley. Cooley trying to clear it up to the point. 9:26. Peterka in front. He almost had his first goal as a Mammoth, but no. It's denied by Wedgwood. Two and two. Face-off coming here again in the Avalanche zone. Shots are 9-7 in favor of the Avalanche, but the Mammoth have control in the zone. Dursey fires it, and that one goes wide. And kick back to the right side. Then it's cleared out of the zone by the Avalanche. Battling here down low. Gerard banks it off the boards. Here they come the other way. A chance. Drury in front. They score! I think it was Ross Colton who gets the pass over. And the Avalanche have a 1-0 lead. What a shot there from Colton. A good pass in front from Jack Drury. The Avalanche's third line advances that one into the zone. It all starts with Victor Olofsson, who was signed in the offseason. Breaks that one in. Will send a pass over in front. The Mammoth defense had no clue what to do there. And as a result, Colorado takes a 1-0 lead here off a good passing play. So, Ross Colton with the go-ahead goal there. And it is 1-0. Colorado icing here against the Avalanche. Holy shit, the bases are loaded. Showing off Andre Torgny, head coach of this Utah team. He looks interesting there with that little sky blue tie. I always love the Mammoth colors. The sky blue is just so nice. Avalanche win the faceoff. Nate is on the right side. Throws it up to the point. Kick back then for Taze. A shot. And saved there in front by Vejmelka. He comes out of his net, but the Mammoth get it before anything bad can happen. They attempt to rush now down the other way. Puck is sent back, then Tays. Thrown around, then Makar will rush it down low. Going back then behind the net. Makar waits, drops it back. McKinnon still has the puck. Assist on that goal, Drury and Olofsson. His first of the season. Banked off the boards then, back over to the right side. Avalanche will click that one up to the point. A shot. And that one's kicked around then. Up at the point, another chance. And that one goes wide. Yamamoto now for Utah. They'll get it out of the zone. McKinnon plays it back to Makar. Yes, Vejmelka is in net for Utah. And Wedgwood is in net for the Avalanche. I apologize if I say Blackwood, because I'm so used to saying him. So I do apologize for that. Banked around the right side now. Puck is intercepted. Here comes Schmaltz now the other way. Keller to Schmaltz. Waits. Pass in front. And McBain could not tuck that one. Shot. Chance is loose. And that one goes way wide off of a chance from the point. Down low, Keller battling with Manson. Now Schmaltz. Over then for Keller, who will fight with it. Now Manson will bank it off the boards. Utah banks it off the boards now. Kicked around then down low. Gerard waits. Will get it back. In the Colorado zone. Here they come the other way. It's Brock Nelson. Back down in the corner then for Dursey. Kicked around then to the right side. Gerard waits. In front. Landeskog holds it. Burns. Shoots it wide. And that one goes out of play. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to show affection here. Face off now in the Mammoth end. I don't care that much. It's fine. Save there by Vejmelka. Whatever. When you have the bases loaded in the 10th. And let's go take a look at this, because no, this is a hockey stream. I can't do this. I can't get into a baseball rant in a hockey stream. Puck is cleared up out of the zone. Avalanche will regroup with the puck. Manson. Back then for Malinsky. Avalanche break it out now the other way. They'll dump it down low into the zone. Marino. Kicked around then, thrown up. Here comes Stenlund. Back then for Yamamoto. And he can't complete that one. It goes down low into the corner. And the Avalanche will bank that one off the boards and clear it down the other way. Cole to the right side then. No, it's baseball. I can't rant about baseball on a hockey stream, much less a stream that is not related to either team. Here's McKinnon. He gets tripped. The Avalanche want a penalty. They're not going to get one. Battling around the right side. Cleared. Over then for Marty Natchez. Natchez will drop it back. It's kept in, though, by the Avalanche. Slid around then. Here they come the other way. It's Gunther with some room. Shoots it. Saved by Wedgwood. He will cover. Whew. Well, thank you all for tuning in. It is much appreciated. I don't even want to look on social media. Oh, now my father's texting me. Oh my God. Telling me Rob Thompson you know, your players, like, you go like 0 for 2 million. Like, I don't need, like, Kirkering apparently must have been paid. He panicked and lost us the game. It's whatever. Like, it's not his fault we went down 2-0. Like, what the Yeah, Kyle Schwarber should not come back. A lot of that team should not come back. I'm going to be blunt with you. Because I just got to be honest. Like, the fact that you go in there and it's literally like, why is my screen frozen? You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Okay, now I'm back on the Avalanche broadcast. Like, I can't even, I don't even want to look at the box score because I know it. What? Turner went 0 for 5 today. Harper went 0 for 5. I know for sure Schwarber went like 1 for 5 as well. Whatever. All right, Avalanche with the puck here, banked off the boards then for Brock Nelson. 5 minutes left to go here in the first period. The Avalanche have the 1-0 lead. Off the boards then, Nichushkin tries to keep it in. It's intercepted by Schmaltz. Drop back then, and it'll go into Wedgwood. Do I think Devon Toews will get an assist? Sure. Plenty of time. Nathan McKinnon had 2 assists against the Kings. On Tuesday night, he looked great for the Avalanche. Yes, I think Toews will get an assist. It's possible. Face-off coming here now inside of the Avalanche zone. It's won back by Colorado. They'll take it back down the other way. It'll go down low. Peterka now battling with Kiviranta. On the right side, then, it's taken back by Gavin Brindley, one of the young players on this Avalanche team, one of the very few young players. Kick back down low, Peterka will send it back then behind the net. Utah, Gunther now battling for it. He'll kick that one then over to Cooley. Puck goes up in the air and out of the zone. Gunther at the point. Utah waits, shoots that one just wide. Cooley at the point on the right side, a shot deflects in the air and back into the corner. And the Avalanche will take that one out and dump it back into the Utah zone. About 4 minutes left here in the first period. Banked off the boards, then Stenlund will clear it back down low. Wedgwood to Toews. Around the right side, Nature's trying to get to it there. And it's intercepted. Now Toews skates it through center ice, gives it back then for Kel McCarr. McCarr clears it down low. Up at the point, Toews waits, shoots it, save, rebound in front. It's loose. And the refs blow it dead as it's probably under Vejmelka. And they nearly got that one through, but not enough and not enough time. Face-off now inside of the Utah zone. It's won back then by the Mammoth on the right side. They'll try and cake it into the Colorado zone. It's intercepted by Toews. Toews throws a pass through center ice. It goes back down and into the Mammoth end. Vejmelka will clear that one out to center ice, and It'll end up going back down and into the Utah zone. Most points in Avalanche history since 1995. Nathan MacKinnon passed Joe Sakic for that total. He is now at number 1 with 1,017. And that number is only going to go up from here. Face off here now in the Avalanche zone is won back then by Colorado. Here they come the other way. It's a 3-on-1. MacKinnon over to Makar. Makar to Lehkonen. He can't finish. Makar could not keep a clear handle with that puck, and as a result, the Avalanche can't get that opportunity done. On the right side then, Makar back to Malinsky. Sam Malinsky waits. Throws it over to Makar. Drury. Malinsky then to Olofsson. Will shoot that one in on Vejmelka. He'll make the save with 2.5 minutes to go. Cleared back down then behind the net. Dursey will try and get that one out. The Mammoth will do so successfully. Manson throws that one back into his own zone. Now the Avalanche have it once again. 2:15 left. He'll move through the zone. Justin Brazeau has 3 goals for some reason. Bang through the boards here now. Landeskog cleared up then back for Agazino, and we will get a penalty. I believe either that or it was offsides. I think it might have been offsides. I'm sorry. My apologies. Avalanche play the Stars on the 11th. We will not be live for that game, but for the Avalanche fans who were curious, it's a division rivalry. Just means more, is what it says on the icon. Nelson. Face off in here now, fighting for Tanev. Puck drives back then, Girard to Burns. Colorado will move it through center ice. Cleared back down low into the Mammoth end. And we're going to get a penalty here, and it looks like it's going to be against Colorado. As Ian Cole was hit there, it might be Gabriel Landeskog that'll take that penalty. Yes, it is. The Avalanche captain is going to go to the box for a holding call. And the Mammoth will get a chance here to tie this game up on the power play. So, interference call there. What's Makar going to get on per? Ooh, he could get like 17, 18, depending on where the cap is. He could get some pretty good money. That's a definite. Face off here now, down on the right side. Burns clears it around. I think I know what I'm listening to tomorrow. Puck will slide out. The Mammoth's power play was 10th in the league last year, at 24.2%. That's nearly 1 in every 4 power plays they're scoring a goal. Schmaltz to Keller. Back to Schmaltz. Puck is deflected down low. We got a whistle here for an offsides. I'd say it was deserved. I don't know. It was kind of meh, to be honest with you. So Utah will actually carry this power play into the second period for 10 seconds if they don't score here in this last minute 30. Shots are 13-8. On the right side, Sergachev battling with the puck. It'll slide out of the zone, and Utah will have to regroup. Sergachev drops it back. Logan Cooley now moves it down the other way. Cooley trying to break it in. It's intercepted quickly. And the Mammoth will be forced to regroup. Gunther drops it back. Keller will move it into the zone. Waits. Pass down low. Schmaltz looking for room. Feeds it up. Sergachev. A shot. Gunther. Save. Rebound in front. It's kicked loose. And down low. Now Keller battles for it with Taze. It's picked up by Cooley, who will throw it to the point. Last 40 seconds here in the first period. Colorado will get a clear all the way down the other way. Shots are 13-9 in favor of the Avalanche as time runs down. Utah taking their sweet time. Here they come the other way. It's cleared in down low by Yamamoto. In the corner, they battle for it. Avalanche attempt to clear. They cannot seem to get it out. It's kicked out in front, and Peterka cannot keep that puck. He'll take it around, though, behind the net. Throws it up to the point. Schmidt, 6 seconds left. Deflects in the air and out of play. So we'll go back down here and go for another 3 seconds. Whew. Face-off coming here now inside of the Avalanche zone. A final 3 seconds here. They'll set up. And they'll blow the whistle here for a moment. Jury versus McBain. And they'll blow that one out. It'll force McBain out of the zone. Now Yamamoto comes in, takes the draw. It's one back by Colorado. Kick back down low, and that'll do it for the first period. A goal from Ross Colton, a nice little tic-tac-toe. That's the only goal we see there in that first period. And the Avalanche have a 1-0 lead through 20 minutes of play. So I changed the broadcast. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the second period in a moment. I'm going to go grab some waters. I forgot to grab those before we got started here. I was too wrapped into my Phillies. All right. Nobody ask about the Phillies score, please. Oh, I got to edit this clip. Let's go Mammoth. Love to hear that. Bruins scored. Who scored the goal? We'll do a around the league update here real quick. Obviously, this game's 1-0 Colorado. We'll do the final score games first. So, the Panthers defeat the Flyers 2-1. The Bruins defeat the Blackhawks in overtime. The Rangers shut out the Sabres, so looks like Buffalo's back to normal. The Canadiens defeat the Red Wings 5-1. Canadiens defeat the Red Wings 5-1, and then the Penguins get the win over the New York Islanders there as well, 4-3. So there you go. The other ones that are going on currently, the Sens and the Lightning. It says the end of the third. I don't know if the game's over, but it just says 5-4, Ottawa. Canes and Devils is tied 3-3 at the 4-minute mark of the third. Wild are up 4-0 on St. Louis at the end of the second. It's 1-1 in Blue Jackets Predators, and then 2-1 in Stars Jets. Both those games are at the end of the second period. So there you go. That's your little update there around the league. See you, Dave. Thank you for tuning in. We will do a Kraken stream very soon. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. I am so frustrated, but whatever. Yes, sir. Showing off Dmitry Simashev here. Just played in his first period. Played 6.5 minutes. Had 1 hit. Watching from the UK. Nice. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, we'll get started with the commentary. Once again, soon we are in the first intermission. All right. What the hell? It didn't save. So what baseball team should I root for now? Whatever one beats the Dodgers, I guess. My dad is like making my phone explode. He's texting me way too much. Looks like he got pissed in that game. What's up, banking on money? What's up, man? I'm doing good. All right. Minton scored. Really? Fraser Minton got the overtime winner? Wow. Cool. I saw he scored. I didn't know he got the overtime winner. Much closer than, I mean, kind of. Okay. Still first intermission here in Mammoth versus Avalanche. No assists? Nice. Yeah, I'll probably watch the highlights later. But that's sick. Okay, let's get the Avalanche score up here. Let's add the Jack Drury goal to the score sheet. So once again, I am disappointed by one of my teams. Who scored the goal? Ross Colton. Former Tampa Bay Lightning. I believe he did win a cup with them, right? He was there for that championship. Yeah, because he was traded in 2022? 3? One of the two. I believe he was there for the one Stanley Cup. If I remember correctly. But I probably am wrong. So assist on that goal were Jack Drury and Victor Olofsson, two players who were also not on Colorado when they won their Stanley Cup. So there's that, I guess. Ross Colton scores his first goal in a watch with Nordic Stream. What's up, Earl? How are you doing? So a 1-0 Colorado here at the end of one. We got about 5 minutes here, and then we will get started with the second period. So I guess that is Jack Drury's. Do I do all Avs games? Not all the Avs games. I do all 32 teams. This is my second one though, which is kind of crazy. So, no, I don't do all of the Avalanche games, but I do all 32 teams. I do typically do around like 4 or 5 Avalanche games a season though, including the playoffs. It just depends. Like, you know, some games I'll be able to do it. But we did the one on Tuesday, the season opener. And I didn't even plan this, but we're doing the home opener now, which is nice. So there you go. But yeah, we like to do all teams here. It makes. I mean, I shouldn't say it makes it more fun, but you know. So Victor Olofsson also gets his first point as a Colorado Avalanche. I believe he did not score in the season opener. They got a ginger on the Mammoth broadcast. I've never seen her before. Carolina defeats the Devils 6-3. All right, about to start the second period here in a moment. Oh. Gingivitis. Prior 2 seasons, he was in with the Syracuse Crunch. Oh, okay. I'm looking it up. No, he was there. He did win the 2021 Stanley Cup. So he did win that cup. And he's been with Colorado since 22-23. So K'Andre Miller, 2 goals, a +1. Had 2 hits. He's going to do good there in Carolina. So Fraser Minton actually scores the first goal of the first overtime goal of the season as we get ready to start the second period here in Colorado. First period recap. Goals come from Ross Colton. Tusks up. Love to hear that, Logan. Welcome, man. So I do want to preface this. I am a Mammoth fan. I am a Mammoth fan, but I was once an Arizona Coyotes fan. And when the team relocated to Utah, I live in Pennsylvania. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to, convert to Utah. Do I think the Mammoth will improve? Yes, I think they will. I like the ads of Nate Schmidt, Brandon Tanev will work out well. JJ Peterka's really good. I think they got the pieces here to really make it work. It's just a matter of will the young guys and the players who were here last year be able to replicate what last season was. All right, getting ready for face-off here. At center ice, it's going to be Jack McBain versus Brock Nelson here. And the puck is dropped. Face-off one back then by the Avalanche. Kicked around to the right side. Tays banks it off the boards then and kicked out of the zone. Here's Nelson. Tries sending it out in front. It's intercepted there quickly. Now with it down low, Yamamoto goes behind the Mammoth net. McBain banks it off the boards. Battling there with Landeskog behind the net. Puck is kicked around there and picked up by Schmaltz, who will try and send it up. And now the Avalanche have a 3-on-2 the other way. Here they come. Nelson moves in. Pass in front, intercepted. Schmaltz will try and clear. It's kept in. Tays waits. Looks for options to the point to Makar. Makar shoots it. It's blocked in front and taken back then by McBain, who will bank it off the boards. John Marino now. Back to Mikhail Sergachev. Sergachev down the other way. Shoots it. And a save there by Wedgwood. So these goaltenders, when they play games on the Watch with Nordic streams, the Mammoth, Karel Vizmelka, is actually 2-0 when he plays games in a Watch with Nordic stream, as a 2 goals against average and a .936 save percentage when we live stream him here on the channel. Wedgwood, he played his first game on Tuesday in Watch with Nordic history. He has a .960 and only 1 goal allowed in that one game. I think they're a better team. Yeah, I agree. The Mammoth have pretty jerseys. Like, these jerseys are very good looking. Like, I like the Utah. I like the sky blue color. I like the Avalanche, too. The Avalanche have some pretty clean jerseys. I love their striping and the way it's like kind of like mountainy on the bottom of it, icing there against the Mammoth. I don't think people notice it that much, but like if you really do look at their jerseys, like I'm not sure if I have one out on display. I don't, but if you look at their jerseys, they have that kind of like mountain striping, and it's kind of cool. I'm sure you guys are like, Nordic, we all noticed that. Come on, you're an idiot. But I always thought that was cool. Anyway. Face-off coming here now inside of the Mammoth zone. It's one back then by Utah. Kept in, though, by Colorado. And it's forced out by the Mammoth. Makar waits. We'll give it back then for Girard. Samuel Girard will deke it into the zone. Loses control of the puck, now battling with Marino, as he will battle down in the corner. Puck comes free. Here comes Utah. 3-on-2 the other way. Yamamoto with Sergachev and Kraus. Kraus in front. Saved there by Wedgwood. Now Sergachev down low. He said he wanted to take more of an offensive role. We'll see if Sergachev can do that this year. Played offsides against Utah. Now it's clean. Here's Peterka. Pass it for Cooley. Can't connect that one. And we get a whistle here. And an error with the bench door, it looks like, or something's going on. As the refs talk to the bench. Plan on getting a Utah hat and jersey. Yeah, the Avalanche have a great hockey logo, too. The Avalanche's logo is very nice as well. Face off now on the right side. Avalanche pick it up. They'll bank it off the boards. Now battling for it here at center ice. Manson. Over then for Colton. Colorado has it. Manson moves it down the other way. Here come the Avalanche into the zone. Colton waits. Will hold the puck. It goes up in the air, down low, and back into the corner. Olofsson now battling alongside Simashev. A chance, and they shoot it off the side of the net. Down low now to the right side. Manson throws it in front. A shot, and that one goes wide. Now Drury, a chance. Saved by Vizmelka, and kicked around then for Gunther. Gunther to Cooley. Drury waits. Thrown out then to center ice. Peterka now battling forward here. It goes down low. And into the corner. Who streams certain NHL teams? I don't know anybody in particular. I know a lot of people who will just do one certain game. Or will do multiple other teams. So I would love to do one certain team, but I do all 32. There definitely is some, for sure. Shots are 12-12. 16:55 left to go here in the second period. The Avalanche still have a 1-0 lead off of that goal from Ross Colton. Sorry, I forgot I had the power play icon on. 16:40 as time winds down. Nate Schmidt picks it up now inside of the Utah zone. Will clear it out. It's kicked away then by Burns as the Mammoth can't seem to find any opportunities here. Girard back to Burns. Burns clears it down low. Vejmelka battling around now. It goes down low. Schmaltz throws it up then for Schmidt. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Here comes Keller. Keller moves it in front. Saved by Wedgwood. Rebound is not there. Puck is on the right side though. Lehkonen intercepted by McBain. Utah continues their pressure. Keller waits. Drops it back. Schmaltz now on the right side. Skates around. Will throw that one up to the point. It's kept in. Marino to Sergachev, a shot saved by Wedgwood and kicked back then for the Avalanche, who will try and take it the other way. It's Landeskog battling for that puck, but Utah gets to it and they will resume control. What's up, Hussein? Sergachev will dump that one down low into the Colorado end. The Avalanche will respond by clearing it down and taking it in. Here's Cale Makar. Deking around, puts it through the legs of Ian Cole, but Cole makes up for it and shoots that one away with his stick. Krause kicks it off the boards. Now trying to take it either way. Stenlund into the zone. Utah. Krause's shot. It goes behind the net. Now Stenlund trying to get to it there as McKinnon will pick it up on the right side for Colorado. Nathan McKinnon, the Watch with Nordic points leader for the Avalanche. Dumps it down low. It's intercepted back then by Dursey. Here comes Logan Cooley. Cooley shoots it, and that one goes up and out of play. I thought maybe that got on net, but not good enough there. As a decent chance there by Cooley, but nothing comes of it. 14:58 left to go here in the second period. Hey, Hussein, thank you for the $10 donation. Wow, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Face off here now on the right side. It's one back then by the Avalanche. Cleared to the neutral zone. Gunther battling forward here now. Drury will try and clear it down low to the right side. Kick back up to center ice. Mammoth will drop it back. Cooley will move it into the zone. Logan Cooley waits. Looks for options. Will attempt to handle the puck now. Sergachev at the point. Shoots it. It'll go just wide of the net. Now Gunther will pick it up. And clear it up now for Cooley. Logan Cooley intercepted. Avalanche get it back. It's Olofsson as the Avalanche's third line will move it into the zone. What will the total be? I think it'll be 4-2 in favor of Colorado. Here's Simashev. Moving it into the zone. Will bank it back down low. Behind the net now. Wedgwood with it. Over for Samuel Girard. Gives it back up then for Kiviranta, who will try and move it into the zone. It's taken back then by the Mammoth. Here they come. 3-on-2. Schmaltz into the zone. Shoots it off the post. Up to the point. Another shot. And that one goes wide. Kicked around then down low. Schmaltz battling forward with Burns. McBain goes in on the fight as well. It slides in on Wedgwood, but he'll give it to Girard. And he will clear it out of the zone. Schmaltz. Back then for Cole, who will clear it in. Makar. Hangs that one around the boards. Now Landeskog racing forward. We got a whistle here, and I believe a delayed penalty? Off the post, Malone. And we got a penalty here, yes. A minor penalty here for tripping against the Mammoth, and the Avalanche will head to the power play for the first time tonight. We'll go to commercial break. 13:23 left to go. It is 1-0 Colorado. So there you go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. So power play coming up here then for the Avalanche. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's do an update around the NHL real quick. Some of the 10 p.m. games have started. It is 1-1 in Ducks versus Kraken. Beckett Seneca scores his first National Hockey League goal in his first game. So Beckett Seneca there with a goal. Vince Dunn scores at the tie of the game as well. In Sharks versus Golden Knights, Jeff Skinner makes it 1-0 Sharks. And then Flames and Canucks is currently 0-0. So Colorado will head to the power play here. Avalanche's power play. They had a couple against the Kings on Tuesday night. I'm not exactly sure of how good they were. I believe they scored one power play goal, if I'm correct. Here's Nathan McKinnon. Throws it up to point to Makar. Makar down low then. Nelson. Makar on the right side. McKinnon now down behind the net. Tries throwing it in front. Puck deflects in the air and it goes out of play. It'll stay in the Mammoth zone as it deflected off of a Mammoth player. A minute 48 left to go on the power play. Shots are 14-12 in favor of Utah. Face off now here in the Mammoth zone. Kick back then down behind the net. Sergachev has the puck. Will shoot it off the boards. And it goes all the way down the other way back into the Avalanche zone. And they'll be forced to regroup. Here comes Cale Makar. Makar will drop it back. McKinnon up to Natchez. Natchez waits. Will take it behind the net. Scoots it in front. And that one is denied. Kicked around then to the right side. Here comes Utah. Rushing it the other way then is Krause. Lawson Krause skating in down low now. Fights with Makar in the corner. And he'll just go back and get a line change as he runs down the clock a little bit. And now here comes Colorado. Natchez to McKinnon. Cleared back down to the right side. Puck will slide all the way down the other way as the Avalanche can't hold that one in. Makar waits. Will move it through the defensive zone. Drops it back then for Natchez. Natchez gives it up then for McKinnon. McKinnon moves it into the zone. Back to Nelson at the point. Makar. Over then on the right side. Down low. McKinnon waits. Natchez to McKinnon then. Back for Nelson. A shot. Makar. Saved by Vizmelka. What a stop. Whew. "32 seconds to go on the Avalanche power play. Face off. One back then by the Avalanche. Landeskog at the point. Burns waits. Poke checked away. And Colorado will regroup. Burns now back on the right side. 11:30 left to go here in the period. 10 seconds to go on the power play. The Avalanche have failed to keep the puck in the zone for an extended amount of time. They still can't keep it in. They can't even break it into the zone, and that'll do it for the power play. Good kill there by the Mammoth, not giving the Avalanche a whole lot. And we get a whistle here for offsides against Colorado. So a frustrating power play there by the Avalanche, but you shake it off. It's okay. You're not going to score every single time. And now you go in here and you start playing your game against this Mammoth team. There's Logan Cooley, reportedly turned down a contract just before the season began. He wanted to wait it out. Quote. Here's Manson now. Will bank it off the boards as it slides back down low. Stolen back then quickly by Jury to Taze. And we get a whistle here from, I think, a hand pass or something like that. Whatever. Oh, great. Down on the right side here, Simashev picks it up. He'll backhand it down low into the zone. Colorado's got it. Manson moves it in, backhands it down low. And on the right side now, it's picked up quickly by Cooley. Here's Keller. Clayton Keller moves it through the zone. Sends a pass up. Drop back then Schmaltz over to Simashev, who moves in, shoots it. It goes way up in the air and out of play. Way up in the air. That went like, that skyrocketed, that puck. And we get a face-off here inside of the Avalanche zone. It's blown dead quickly. Kicked around then over to the right side. Back down low at center ice. Dumped in then Carcone on the right side, trying to move it in front. A shot, Peterka save, rebound, denied. What a stop by Brandon Tanev by Scott Wedgwood. Now kick back down low behind the Colorado net. Manson over to Malinsky. Here comes Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon shoots it, and it goes wide. Mammoth have the puck. They'll bank it off the boards of their own zone. It's kept in, though, by Colorado. At the point, Malinsky shoots it, blocked in front. Mammoth will try and get it out. They'll get it out for the moment, but it's still in control by Colorado. Makar now regroups in his own zone. Cale Makar, Norris Trophy winner last year. Ian Cole throws it around the right side, then back down low for former Oiler, Kaylor Yamamoto. He was with Detroit as well, right? And Seattle. He was with Seattle. I know that for sure. I think he was with Detroit for like a very short period. Makar kicks it back then to Chushkin. Shoots it. And it goes wide. And we get a whistle here and another penalty against the Mammoth. The Avalanche will head back to the power play. And we'll see exactly what it was. But a big save there from Scott Wedgwood on Brandon Tanev is going to keep it a 1-0 Avalanche lead here in the second. So thank you all so much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Beckett Seneca scores on his first shot. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new, be sure to subscribe down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Follow the Watch with Nordic Instagram at WatchWNordic. You can get the streaming schedule for all of the games, more commentary clips, other content as well. It's all there in the at WatchWNordic on Instagram. And maybe, who knows, we'll do a Avalanche stream here at some point, or a Mammoth stream, depending on what team you're a fan of. We'll do another one. Face-off coming here now inside of the Mammoth zone. Power play here for Colorado once again. Kick back down low into the corner. Around behind the net. McKinnon battling here now with Krause. Krause will clear that one up and all the way out. Yeah, my girlfriend's a Red Wings fan. I'm surprised they haven't been able to make it either. They've had really bad month of Marches. And it's only one game, so I'm not going to, get worried about it. But, yeah. Puck is cleared back down low into the Colorado end off of that power play. McKinnon gives it back then for Marty Necas. Avalanche have gone 15 minutes since their last shot on goal. Wow. Interesting. It feels like they've controlled play here, though. On the right side, McKinnon to the point. Makar waits, moves in. A shot there from Nelson. There's their last shot. And the puck comes out of the zone. McKinnon will have to regroup here for Colorado. And a whistle is blown for offsides against the Avalanche. Coming up tomorrow, for those who watch the videos on the channel, we did a look back at the 2020 draft. So if you want to tune into that, I'd appreciate it. As well as that, too, tomorrow we're doing a video on Gavin McKenna, talking about who the hell that guy exactly is, his career numbers over his WHL campaign, and talking about his overall prospect profile. That's coming out tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to watch that one. That'll be a good one. Around now on the right side, here's Necas. Waits. Tries to move it through the zone. Marty Necas will deke it in. Sends a pass over then for Nathan McKinnon. And the puck is cleared down the other way then by the Mammoth. Again, the Avalanche still not able to really get much going here on this power play either. The Mammoth are doing a good job of killing this one off. Yamamoto gets that puck. Another whistle is blown. And is that another penalty? What just happened? What the heck just happened? Something just went down. Anyway. Saw it. Good stuff. Thanks. Thanks, Hugh. I appreciate it. I've seen all your comments. It's much appreciated. Yeah, it was a nice little 30-minute video. We've been uploading 30-minute videos to the channel the last couple of weeks, so it's good to get back into the flow. No news of the week tomorrow. There has not been nearly enough news to really discuss. I mean, there's Jack Roslovic, but apart from that, we pretty much covered everything on Wednesday. But don't worry, probably we'll see one on Monday if we get enough news there to fill that one up. Power play has concluded. Good kill there by the Mammoth. I really like the production that they're putting in. They've done a good job here so far. But can't seem to get a goal past Scott Wedgwood. It's been kind of back and forth action here for these last couple of minutes. Schmaltz then down low to Cooley. Logan Cooley looks to the point. A shot from Simashev and a save there by Wedgwood. His first NHL shot. He's been really touted as one of Utah's highly rated defensive prospects. He had some great seasons in the Continental Hockey League. Was drafted 6th overall before Philadelphia's own Matvei Michkov. So, got to make a Michkov reference when I can. But regardless, he's been Somebody who Utah is really looking forward to and could be a big part of that blue line if they make the playoffs. Let's just hope that they can capitalize on that. Not a problem. Offsides here at the Mammoth zone. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody who watches my videos. So, thank you. Yeah, that'll be. So that was today. That'll be tomorrow. I'm really not sure what videos I'm going to upload this weekend. It could just be a shorts weekend. I am working on my top 50 players right now. I got my prospect list going as well, but with school currently, I haven't really had too much time to really kind of think about it. Keller now will bank that one down low into the Avalanche zone. Now Manson trying to clear around the right side. It goes over then for Girard. Colton to Drury. Drury will try and bank it off. It'll go successfully down into the Mammoth end, where Utah will try and make a push the other way. They can't really do much in that attempt. Schmidt to the right side will backhand it down low. 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. This game's gone by pretty fast. Nate is now played back. Then here's Parker Kelly. A shot. Puck goes up in the air. Now behind the net. They'll battle for it here down low. Stolen back then quickly by the Mammoth as the Avalanche will break that one back into the zone. Yamamoto to the right side. Burns keeps it in. A shot. And that one goes up in the air and over the net. Good chance by Kiviranta. Shots are 18-12 in favor of Utah. Avalanche still without a shot, or 18-13 as I say that. They got one shot in their last 15 minutes. Nelson up to the point. Burns waits, shoots it. It goes up in the air and back down low into the corner. Burns back then at the point. What's up, Von Hook? Here's Kiviranta, a shot. That one is denied. Now Keller will clear that one all the way down the other way. 5 minutes to go here in the opening period. It's still 1-0 Avalanche. And puck goes over the glass and out of play. So no, I've been trying to upload, going to commercial break by the way. I've been trying to upload at least one actual video a day and then one actual short per day. So that way I'm getting like 2 pieces of content out every single time, every single day. There's some days where, again, I'm not able to do that, and sometimes I forget, and other days I have things going on and I don't have time, but I have been pretty consistent with it, especially recently, and the results have been very good. I know, like, this weekend could be difficult. I need to come up with a video. I'm hoping that maybe somebody will save me here and a trade will happen, but I'm not sure. Difficult to make content every day. Yeah, I mean, I always do it. I always have stuff saved up in the reserves and stuff, and I enjoy it, so. You know. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the second period. We're obviously doing a lot of streams as well. At the point here, McCarr now trying to throw it down low in the corner. McKinnon. Over then for Lehkonen. Back then the other way. Here comes Tanev. Throws it up then for Stenlund. Now Tays. Gives it up then for Lehkonen. Back over to McCarr. It's banked off the boards, then down the other way. McCarr will regroup. Down low into the zone. Battling for here on the right side. It's picked up then quickly by Sergachev. Stenlund dumps it down low into the zone. Jury up to the point, a shot. That one deflects just wide. Stolen back then by the Mammoth on the right side. Avalanche bring it in. Jury cleared back down low. All the way up to the point. Manson. A shot. Malinsky deflected as it goes into the corner. Down low now. Trying to hold that puck around the right side. Picked up then quickly by Sean Dursey. Thrown out to center ice. All the way there. 0-1-0. A shot saved there by Wedgwood on Gunther. That went quickly. I didn't even realize. Here come the Avs the other way. Malinsky, a shot. Blocked in front. And picked up then on the right side. Keller moves it into the Avalanche zone. They're looking for the game-tying goal. Now back then behind the net. Shots are 19-14 in favor of Utah. Picked up then by Nelson. And Nichushkin with the puck. Ian Cole. Cleared out to center ice. Taken back the other way, and then a shot by Schmidt goes up in the air and into the corner. Kiviranta now back then for Girard. Girard banks it around the right side. Puck goes in the air, kept in though by Krause. Yamamoto gets tripped in front. Stenlund! And it goes up in the air and out of play. The Avalanche get a penalty. And it's going to be a power play here for Utah. So that was off of I think a too many men play. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see. I need to see this again. They're showing the Gunther one. It definitely wasn't too many men. Sorry. It was showing off the Gunther 1-on-0. A chance in front. Gunther, he scores! Dylan Gunther off the faceoff. And it's 1-1 in Colorado. Oh, man, I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. Dylan Gunther with the goal. I was trying to update something in the stream chat log. Off the faceoff. And Dylan Gunther shoots that one from the point. And it's 1-1 here in Denver. Red Sox Daily, but a new name. How are you a Habs fan, but a Red Sox fan as well? Banked around then the other way. Tays to McCarr. McCarr tries to bank it off the boards. Coming down the other way then, Lehkonen. Moves it into the zone to the point. So the Mammoth tie the game. It's Dylan Gunther from Clayton Keller. And a shot there off of the point there goes back and out of play as well. Face off here now in the Colorado end. And it's won back by the Avalanche. So shots are 21-14 here. The Mammoth have controlled things a lot. Here's Gunther now, moving it down low in the zone. Up at the point, then Schmidt. Schmidt shoots it back now behind the net. And taken around then quickly. Gunther in front! And that one goes off and wide. He's looking for his second already. A pass all the way over. It's intercepted by the Avs. Here they come the way into Chushkin. Moves it into the zone. Waits. A backhand save there by Kovajmelka. Another shot there from the point. Burns denies it. We're heading into the last minute of play here in the middle frame. 55 seconds left. The Mammoth will clear it down the other way. Colton. Back then, Olofsson will shoot it into the zone. Down low here now, battling on the right side for Sergachev. Waits. Here they come the other way. Schmaltz dumps it back down low. Over then for Drury. Nick Schmaltz holds the puck. Will throw it back behind the net. 26 seconds left to go. Time still winding down. You can? Banked around then down low. 10 seconds left. Makar handles the puck. 5 seconds left. One last chance here for Colorado. Kiviranta racing forward in the corner, and that'll pretty much do it. So there you go. A goal from Dylan Gunther on the power play late. Gives the Mammoth a goal here and ties the game up at 1. Here heading into the second intermission. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back here for the start of the third period momentarily. Oh. Your dad's a Sox fan. Reason I'm a Bruins fan. Not a Bruins fan because I never liked them since I got in the NHL. I'll pick the Habs. Okay, that's fair enough. Do I hate the Golden Knights? No, I don't really hate any team, to be honest with you. I've come to the point where I've done this so long, but that I've kind of, the dislike that I had for other teams prior is just pretty much gone at this point. So that's kind of nice. But, you know. It's cool, I guess. Canucks and Flames game is starting off well. Lots of hockey on tonight. Yes, sir. Let's do a little quick look around the league with the games that are still on. Stars are up 5-4 on the Jets. That game is winding down right now. End of the first period, Kiefer Sherwood scored the goal to make it a 1-0 Canucks lead at the end of the first period. 1-1 in San Jose and Vegas. 1-1 in Vegas, 1-1 in Seattle and Anaheim. Almost repeated the same game twice. That's how you know I'm tired. And then the Predators defeated the Blue Jackets. Nice. So. Are Penguins fans banned from watching your channel since you're a Flyers fan? No, trust me, there's plenty of Penguins fans that watch me. At least I think there is. Yeah, I mean, no, nobody's banned from watching my channel just because I'm a Flyers fan. Nah. Oilers Flames was cinema. You're damn right that was cinema. That was a great game last night. I don't think I've ever had more fun commentating a game before than that one. That was great. You get so into it. It's incredible. It's funny because whenever the Oilers play, their first game has gone to overtime in both times, and they've lost it. Every time that we've streamed them, their first game of the year. It was a lot of fun, yeah. And I thought my call was good. Some people were clowning me on social media, but it's like, I thought my call was fine. I mean, maybe I was a little bit over the top for a regular season game, but I don't know. I thought it was all right. Oh, here it is. 8 shootout rounds. Yeah, it was absolutely insane. And I thought Kapanen scored, but he hit the post. And it was just like, oops. Yeah, I thought it was fine. There were some people who were making fun of me, and I'm like, okay, like, I used to be like offended by that stuff, and I would go after people, but at this point, I'm just like, no. Panthers are going to 3-peat. I don't see anyone stopping them this year. The only thing that makes me concerned with Florida is that they don't have Alexander Barkov. That's my only thing. Like, if they didn't have Barkov, or if they did have Barkov, I would agree with you, but because they don't have him right now, it does make me a little bit concerned. But there's still plenty of time for Barkov to heal and come back, and Tkachuk will be back eventually, probably in November. They say he's going to be back like by December. He'll be back by November. I know how they work. Never listen to the audience. Well, sometimes you'll listen to them. Like I'm listening to you guys right now. You don't suck, Vaughn. Don't say that. Vaughn, you don't suck. Which means don't listen to you. I wouldn't anyway. No, I'm kidding. What is one up and coming team you could see being a powerhouse in the next 5 years? Some would argue the team that is playing right now, the Mammoth. Some may argue them. Another one, Montreal, San Jose, probably in 5 years will be. There's plenty of other ones too. I would say my number ones are probably the Mammoth, and I will go with Montreal. I feel like some people are jumping the gun a little bit with Montreal. I don't think they're there yet to be a powerhouse. I just don't think they are. I look at their bottom six. I think it's all right, but it's a lot of old veteran players like Josh Anderson. You have Brendan Gallagher there. Like, it's overall, I think it could be better, but I think that they're getting there and they're improving. The Phillies? I don't want to talk about the Phillies. The Blackhawks? Yeah. Probably in 5 years. I would say so, yeah. The Yankees lose. That was awesome. The Yankees lose. With David Ortiz on the front. I thought that was awesome. Am I an NFL fan? Not really. I guess I'm an Eagles fan because I live in the Philly area, but I'm not like a crazy one. To be blunt with you, I'm not a crazy Eagles fan. I know they were winning earlier. Are they still winning? That's the question. Let's go look. Let's go look on Real. They are not. Nice. Nice. Yeah, great. Of course. And the Giants have the ball with 6 minutes left. Yeah, they got to do something about their offense. Their offense is not. I don't know what it is. Oh, my goodness. All my team's going to lose in one day. Yeah, the Flyers lose. The Phillies lose. The Eagles are about to lose. It's been a rough couple days. LeBron was sued? Down in the dumps, if you will. What about the Sixers? I'm not a basketball guy. Do I watch the MLS? I know the Union have been very good. Do y'all think this is going to go under 5.5? I don't think there's going to be more than 5 more goals in this game. I don't think there's going to be more than 2, to be honest with you. I would be shocked if there was. So we'll see, but you're a Chiefs fan, but it's because of your uncle. Okay. Getting ready for the start of the third here in just a moment. You're a Ravens fan, as I grew up there. Well, that's cool. I'll be going to Baltimore during the summer. We want to catch an Orioles game. It's just like a 2-hour drive down from me. It's not really that far, comparatively speaking. All right, getting ready for the start of the third period here in just a moment. Second period recap. Goals came from just Dylan Gunther. Am I going to watch the halftime show? Probably not. I never watched the halftime show. Visited Lancaster and Hershey a lot. Nice. Yeah, I've been to both places. I've been around Reading a lot because I work for the ECHL team out there. Yeah. No, I probably won't watch the Super Bowl halftime. Hope the Orioles improve this year. They really laid an egg this season. Yeah, what the hell happened there? I thought they were really good. They had a good year in 24. They made the playoffs, right? And then all of a sudden it was like, no. Halftime show sucks. I just never watch it. New team. The new team ownership took over, hence changes. Yeah, I always wanted to go to Canada. I'm going to Toronto next July. Okay, let's get ready here for the start of the third period. Through 2 periods, goals 1-1. Shots are 21-16 in favor of the Mammoth. Face-off percentage, the Avalanche have won the majority of those. And power plays, the Mammoth are 1 for 2. And the Avalanche are 0 for 2 here as we head into the third period. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Watch with Nordic Stream number 6 on the season already as we get ready here for puck drop in the third period. And the Mammoth looking to get their first win here tonight. The Avalanche looking to stay undefeated here tonight as well. And we'll get ready for puck drop. They pan over to Gabriel Landeskog playing in his second regular season game in the last, I would say, 3 years? Longest tenured active captains. Landeskog is 4th on that list, just behind Jamie Benn, Alex Ovechkin, and Sidney Crosby. The third period. Been to a Royals game in the past? Nice. Third period of Avalanche versus Mammoth is officially, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, is officially underway. Face-off won here by the Avalanche. Kick back then for Cale Makar. Makar waits, sends a pass over to Taves. Taves moves into the zone, will clear it around back then to the right side. It's kicked back the other way. See you later, banking on money. Thank you for tuning in. Here's Krause to the right side. Shoots it. And that one goes up and out of play. I appreciate that. Thank you. Go Mammoth. Love it. Hope everyone is having fun in chat. Yeah, me too. Just dropping by. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Face-off won here by the Avalanche. Makar now on the right side. Back behind the own Colorado net. It's tied 1-1 here through the first 30 seconds of the third period. Cleared back down low. Now battling forward is McBain. Keller trying to get to it there. It's intercepted. Natchez waits, shoots it. And that one goes back down behind the net. Picked up quickly there by Utah. Marino over to Keller. Keller can't seem to keep that one in. It'll drop in on Wedgwood there. Now Taves over to Makar. Makar waits, moves it into the zone. We'll take it back then behind the net. Schmidt. Fighting with Nichushkin. Down low. Puck slides out in front. Dursey tries getting it over to Cooley. It's kept in, though, by the Avalanche. Landeskog. Pass in front. Save there by Vejmelka. Dylan Gunther now will break it down the other way. It'll slide in down low. Nichushkin will go behind the net. Kicks it around then for Burns on the right side as Utah will try and get it out. Or, sorry, Colorado will try to get it out. It's on their side. I am tired. Gerard dumps it back down low. Now fighting forward is Tanev on the right side. Kick back then down low. Olofsson to the point. Malinsky waits, shoots it. And a save there quickly by Vejmelka. And it looks like they panned over to the rest. We might be getting a penalty here. Shots were 21-18, and we are. And an interference call coming against the Mammoth. The Avalanche will go to the power play for the third time tonight. It was interference on Nichushkin, it looks like. Or no, sorry, it was Ross Colton. So Andre Torgny shakes his head. Probably didn't agree with that call. 18:07 left to go here now. And the Avalanche have a possibly game-deciding power play. Nelson will go in there against, I believe that is Tanev. And the faceoff is won back then by the Avalanche. McKinnon at the point. Utah trying not to give him that much room. McKinnon gives it up then for Makar. Makar waits, shoots it, saved there by Vejmelka. Puck goes around then behind the net. Natchez to McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon to Makar. Back to McKinnon. As the power play winds down, they can't seem to really get a shot on. They're just moving it at the point. Now they get control. McKinnon waits, shoots it, and that one goes up and above the net. Lehkonen now battling on the right side. Here comes Utah shorthanded. It's Sergachev who will chip that one down low. All right, see you, Habs fan. Have a good night. McKinnon now banks it off the boards. Makar, 4 on 3 the other way. Natchez Drops it down low. Makar to the point. McKinnon shoots it. He scores! Nathan McKinnon, a power play goal. And Colorado leads 2-1. That play starts as the Avalanche move that one into the zone. Let's see that replay. That was quite a nice shot there by McKinnon. It went off the post and in and went to the other post. But that one was definitely in for sure. It starts off with Makar, who brings it in. He'll drop it back down low. McKinnon moves right in. The Utah defense doesn't know how to react. And Nathan McKinnon with the go-ahead goal. It is 2-1 in favor of the Avalanche on the power play. The assist on that goal from McKinnon and Marty Necas as the Avalanche lead 2-1. Here come the Mammoth, though, the other way. Banked around down low into the zone. They'll try and battle for it here in the Avalanche end. It's Schmaltz who takes it behind Wedgwood. Dursey shoots it, and that one deflects just wide. Jury kicked back then and intercepted by the Avs. They'll dump it down the other way. And we get a whistle blown here. And I'm not sure what the call is on that. Maybe a hand pass or something like that. But what a shot from Nathan McKinnon. Good play, though, by Marty Necas to give that one back to Makar. They acknowledge where they are. These guys play with each other long enough that they know where to go. They know where their players will be. And there you go. Nathan McKinnon gets the goal there. It's 2-1. Battling for it down low in the corner. Kiviranta fighting with Ian Cole. Puck will slide out there at the point. A shot deflects just wide. Now Gerard battling for it here on the right side. Thrown back down low by Gavin Brindley. They'll fight for it in the corner. Cole battling with Simashev alongside Kiviranta. And it's still in the corner. Shots are 21-20 in favor of the Mammoth still, but the Avalanche get the two shots that matter to put them ahead. Still battling for it here in the corner. This has been a pretty long net battle down low. Finally, it breaks free. Here come the Mammoth the other way. Tanev sends a pass over. Here they come through the zone. They lose it. And a big hit there from Brent Burns on J.J. Peterka. They still battle for it down low. Tanev slides it out in front. It's intercepted then by Colorado. Here they come the other way. Banked off the boards then is Brock Nelson. Dursey. Over then for Schmidt. Here comes Gunther, already with a goal tonight. He loses control of the puck and is forced to battle for it again now down low. And we get a penalty, and it's against Colorado. Interference. And it looks like it's going to be against, I think that was Josh Manson. And Utah will go to the power play with a chance to tie it. Yeah, I got that right. Josh Manson is going to the box. And Utah will get a chance to capitalize on the power play now. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. This has been one hell of a sequence here in this third period. Now the Mammoth will get a chance to tie it. Face-off is won by the Avalanche. Makar will clear it down the other way. And back into the Mammoth end. Sergachev takes it back down low. We'll drop it back as Utah looks to get into the zone. Keller feeds a pass to Cooley. It's banked off the boards by Colorado. They'll clear the other way once again. 14:40 left to go here in the third period. Sergachev drops it back. Now Schmaltz moves it in the other way. Nick Schmaltz into the zone. Drops it back at the point. Sergachev for Keller. Clayton Keller feeds it up. Sergachev waits. Drops it back down now behind the net. And they can't keep it in the zone. It'll slide down the other way. Then here's Kiviranta short-handed. Pass in front. And they get it just wide. Could have made a 3-1 there, but not good enough. Here's Keller. They still haven't gotten a shot. Cooley to Keller. Saved by Wedgwood. Gunther with a chance in front and the Avalanche clear. Good opportunity there by Utah. But Colorado and Wedgwood make the save. Schmidt now drops it back. Here comes Utah through the zone. They deke in a shot. Glove save by Scott Wedgwood. A big save there on Peterka with 34 seconds to go on the power play. Utah's getting chances, but the Avalanche are doing a good job at kind of cleaning up their own zone, not really giving the Mammoth much room to really deal with. They're still getting opportunities, but a lot of them are coming from outside the big house, or the triangle, you could call it. And it's making easy saves there for Scott Wedgwood. So face-off coming here now inside of the Avalanche end. It's won back by Colorado. Played down low. Taves will clear it all the way down the other way. Vejmelka back then for Nate Schmidt. Schmidt waits, drops it back. 17 minutes to go, or 13 minutes to go, sorry. Dursey moves in, shoots it. Save there. Power play's almost over. At the point now, Dursey waits. Down low, the second unit's out on the ice. Now Peterka clears it around, and that'll do it for the power play. Good kill there by Colorado. Schmidt keeps it in, shoots it just wide. Now Dursey behind the net here, tries playing it in front. It slides out. Kept in, though, by Utah. Down low, in front. McBain can't shoot it on net, and it's down low then for Taves, who will dump it down the other way. 12:45 left to go here in the third period. The Avalanche off of Nathan McKinnon have a 2-1 lead. Marino back to the right side, kicked up then for Stenlund, who will dump that one down low. Now Wedgwood behind the net battling with Tanev. Krause throws it behind the net. Down low then Marino will battle for it. As it goes behind the net, Tanev banks it off the net. Gives it up then for Marino to Tanev. A pass over is intercepted as a point of shot, and that one deflects back behind the net. Puck will go up in the air. Stenlund feeds it up to the point now. Marino waits. Puck goes all the way up in the air and back out to center ice as they can't keep it in the zone. So Utah has control here, but they're not really being able to get into the zone and get a lot of shots on. It's been more or less just Colorado kind of handling them, keeping them on the outside and not giving them a whole lot of opportunities in terms of like inside high danger shots. Even their goal that they scored from Gunther came from the point immediately off the faceoff. So there you go. A little bit of time left here, a little bit over halfway through the third period. It is 2-1 in favor of the Avalanche. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick while we're in commercial break. I shall return. I have returned. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Be sure to follow the Watch with Nordic Instagram at WatchWNordic for all live streaming schedules, more commentary clips, and just overall more content from the channel. Be much appreciated. Ugh. Thank you all so much. We just reached 3,600 subscribers. It's a pretty nice milestone, might I say. So thank you all so much for that. I really do appreciate it. As we keep on grinding the content here on the channel. Remember the Giants-Eagles parlay from last night I told you to take? It hit early in the second half, a little, another $728 from a $100 bet. I've been on the streak. We're killing it. Love it, bro. Yeah, you hit $1,200 last night. That's about like $2,000 in profit you've made. Wow. All right, we're back here. 11:30 left to go in the third period. Puck is cleared back down into the Mammoth end. Avalanche don't know where the puck is. Nichushkin now down low. Throws it up to the point. A shot. Save in front is deflected up and out of the zone. Keller comes back and waits. Now Nichushkin moves it in. Into the zone. A chance there for Makar is broken up as Schmaltz will take it back down the other way. Landeskog will bank it off the board. Stolen back then quickly. Keller waits. Drops it back over then for Nate Schmidt. For Dursey. Dursey will clear it in. It goes down below and into the Avalanche zone on the right side. Simashev tries to kick it back in, but is denied as well. Now Gunther moves it in. Shoots it on net. Saved there by Blackwood. He won't get the cover on the rebound as it's played back the other way. Paterka. Puck goes in the air. Coyotes. Mammoth trying to tie it. Kulia backhand. That was denied. And it slides out of the zone. Devon Tays now skates it around in the zone end. Shots are 27-20 in favor of Utah, but it's 2-1 Colorado. Approaching the halfway mark of the third period. Time running out here for the Mammoth. Tanev to Paterka. It'll get banked off the boards and down the other way. Colorado waits for it here. Girard will clear it back down low into the zone. On the right side now, McKinnon tries to throw it in front. It's kept up at the point. Burns a shot. That one's denied. Stenlund backhands it all the way down the other way. Racing for it now is Krause. And it's covered there by Mackenzie Blackwood. Or Mackenzie Blackwood. Scott Wedgwood. All right, face off here in the Avalanche end, won by the Mammoth on the right side. Natchez battling here for it with Marino at the point. Kick back down behind the net. Keller fighting alongside Girard. Marino at the point. Chance in front. They tried giving it to McBain, but it was blocked by McKinnon. Puck will slide all the way down the other way. The Avalanche are up 2-1. Too many Woods in hockey. Yeah, you're right. The Avalanche had 3 of them at one point, so I digress. There definitely is too many of them. Puck is cleared back up then to the point. Dumped back down low in the corner. Girard battling here now. Puck goes in the air. Now Brent Burns will get to it. And it's passed up then to Lehkonen, who will just dump it down low. You can tell the Avalanche aren't really trying to pressure that much. They're letting the Mammoth come in and make plays and get shots on goal. It's interesting. Back then to the right side now. Makar over to Tays. Here's Devon Tays back to Joel Kiviranta. It'll go down low in the corner. Paterka will break it out of the zone. New acquisition from the Buffalo Sabres. I profiled him today in my video as the biggest steal from the 2020 NHL Draft. Makar now banks it off the boards. Here they come the other way into the zone. A shot by Lehkonen goes up in the air and out of play. And that one is deflected up in the air. The Avalanche want a delay of game penalty. Will they get one? And they might here. And they will. Yes, power play coming for Colorado after I believe that was Jack McBain, who flicked that puck in the air off his stick. He obviously wasn't trying to clear that one out of play, but he did. And we'll go to commercial break here. The Avalanche will get another power play. It's 2-1 in favor of them. Who are you taking in a civil war, Colorado or Utah? In a civil war? That's interesting. I don't know. I'll go with Colorado. I don't know, though. That's a good question. Good luck hiking the Rockies to get here. Yeah, that's true. All right. So the Avalanche will go to the power play here. Up 2-1. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Banked off the right side. Puck goes up in the air and out of play. Utah's going to need another really clutch kill here if they want to take home this game for sure. If they don't, then I don't like their odds. I'm just going to be honest with you. Face-off coming here now. It's one back then by the Avalanche at the point. Makar to McKinnon. McKinnon pass over then down low. In front! Saved by Bezmelka. McKinnon nearly got another one. Big save there by Bezmelka. McKinnon almost has 10 goals in Watch with Nordic history, which is pretty cool. For those who don't know, I do track the stats. I have a whole spreadsheet where I track all of the stats for every goal scored, everything like that. It's something fun that I like to do. Here's Makar now at the point. Regroups with the puck. Natchez waits. Makar. Back to Natchez. We'll throw it down low. McKinnon. Regroups with the puck. 1:30 left to go here on the power play. Makar to the right side. And from the point, a shot. Glove save by Carell. So there you go. Another big save there. Face-off coming here now inside of the Utah end once again. Shots are 27-22 in favor of the Mammoth, but the Avalanche have the 2-1 lead here with 7:40 left to go in the third. Sergachev will bank it off the boards. Cleared all the way back into the Colorado zone. Cale Makar will drop it back then. Here comes McKinnon. McKinnon already with a power play goal tonight. Moves it into the zone. Will dump it around the right side. Natchez to the point, intercepted. Here come the Mammoth the other way. It's Gunther, shorthanded. He's in, saved by Wedgwood. Lehkonen now the other way, gets tripped. They'll move it down the other way. The Avalanche want a penalty. They will not get one. Natchez, well, they already have one. At the point now, Makar. Back to Natchez. Cleared back down low. Tried to throw it in front. And that one is denied there. Puck slides around then down low. Schmidt throws it up to Natchez on the right side. McKinnon waits. Fires it. Save. Rebound in front is kicked away. Nature's now down low to the point. McKinnon feeds it in front. Lehkonen trying to battle for it there. It's cleared by the Mammoth. 28-23 are the shots on goal. This has been a pretty even hockey game here so far. In terms of the shots, Landeskog now back to Taves. Big hit there by Ian Cole. Thrown up to the point. Burns shoots it. And that one is denied and cleared again by the Mammoth. 6 minutes left to go here. The power play is over. Good kill by the Mammoth to get that one done. Here's Taves now. Banks it off the boards and goes down the other way. Simashev holds the puck. In his NHL debut, battling for it here with Nichushkin. Cleared around the end of the right side. Schmaltz battling for it there with Olofsson. Thrown up to the point and back down low. Schmaltz will fight for it there with Olofsson. Back over then for Clayton Keller. He'll bank it off the boards. Schmaltz trying to play it on the right side. Now McBain will throw it back to Simashev, who's looking pretty solid here in his rookie debut. Cleared down low into the corner. Girard to the right side, then over for Manson. Can't keep it out. Gunther waits to the right side now. Cooley dekes in for Peterka. It's intercepted there by Girard. It is then kept in, though, by the Mammoth on the right side. Schmidt. Pass is intercepted. It goes back down low. And Colorado will regroup as we hit the 5-minute mark. Nathan McKinnon with a power play goal. Follows the goals from Gunther and Colton earlier on. There's been a goal here each period. A whistle is blown. And I think we'll go to commercial break for probably the final time here. Some chances for Utah, some chances for Colorado, but nothing amounts of it. It's 2-1. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I keep losing myself here. I'm trying to fix something on the stream that's really bugging out. Well, couldn't even notice me being distracted. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. That says that I'm doing a decent job. Whew. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. So good skill there from Dylan Gunther to get that puck in front, but obviously nothing much came of it. We'll get a face-off here inside of, or actually I think it's inside of the Mammoth zone, I believe. Face-off here now coming up in just a moment. They're panning to Dylan Gunther. It'll be outside of the Utah zone. It's Nelson versus McBain. And the Mammoth win the draw. Dursey plays it out in front then for Clayton Keller. Stolen back then by the Avalanche, who will clear it down low. Vejmelka will come out of his net to play it then for Dursey. Utah's got 4.5 minutes here to tie the game and force overtime. Here's a chance. McBain Saved by Wedgwood. Rebound goes just wide. Keller now on the right side shoots that one. And that one goes wide as well. Schmaltz picks it up, throws it back down low. Keller picks it up again. Looks for options here. They're pressuring hard. Look out for Vizmelka. They might pull him soon. Landeskog now intercepts that pass. It's kept in, though, by the Mammoth. Battling on the right side. Dursey keeps it in the zone. A shot! And a glove save by Wedgwood. With 3:59 left to go. My God, Dorofeyev with another goal. Pavel Dorofeyev has like 4 goals already this year. Face-off coming here now inside of the Avalanche, and it's won by Colorado. Less than 4 minutes to go in the third period. The Avs with a 2-1 lead. It's McKinnon. Drops it back then for Lehkonen. Cleared back then behind the net. Utah trying to get to it here. It's intercepted. Back to the point then. Taves shoots it, and it deflects back down into the corner. 3:30 left to go here in the third period. Gunther throws it up to the point. Natchez now to Taves. Makar moves in, dekes around Cooley, or at least tries to. He'll take it back up to the point. Shoots it then. It goes just wide and behind the net. Now McKinnon will move the puck. Nathan McKinnon dekes around in front. Saved by Veggie. And he will cover that one up. We'll get a stoppage. 3:11 left to go. Be sure to stick to the end. This could be a good finish. Okay, shots are 30-25. So both teams are getting real opportunities here. Jack McBann had a 1-on-0 breakaway that was saved by Wedgwood. Almost did it again. Down behind the net now, battling forward is Kiviranta. Jury gets knocked down. It's thrown up to the point. A shot, broken stick, and here's a chance. Here come the Mammoth the other way. It's Krause on the breakaway. Saved by Wedgwood again. What a stop by Scott Wedgwood. He's made 3 breakaway saves alone in the last 5 minutes. Puck is dumped back down low into the Mammoth end. They can't seem to beat him. Drop back then for Tanev, who will move it through the zone. Tanev shoots it around. Keller will fight for it here. Tanev, a shot off the post. Takes it back around them behind the net. Keller intercepted by the Avalanche on the right side. Kept in, though, by Sergachev. Keller waits to the point of shot, and that one is blocked. Another chance, and that one is blocked as well from Dylan Gunther, who knocked over his own teammate. Now here's Nichushkin, and a whistle is blown for offsides, I believe. And he's not a fan of that. The fans didn't like that one either. That's 3 separate 1-on-0 breakaways for Utah, and every single time Scott Wedgwood has made the save. Unbelievable. Just incredible. He has played phenomenal here for the Avalanche. Face-off coming here outside of the Avalanche end. 2:05 left to go. Keep an eye out for Vizmelka. As soon as they get the chance, he's probably being pulled. Face-off now is won back then by Utah. Schmaltz on the right side will dump that one back down low. In the corner. Picked up then. Krause trying to clear it, and the Avalanche will get that one out. And there goes Vizmelka. The net is empty for Utah. 1:40 left to go here. They're looking for the game-tying goal. It gets banked around then and back into the Avalanche zone. It'll be out of play. Will the faceoff come out of the zone, though, is the question. And with 1:37 left to go here in the third period, things are getting intense. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are new and you like what you see, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe down below. We do all 32 teams here. Commentary streams for all of them. We've done every team but Nashville, but I think we're going to do them soon. Here's Schmaltz, then back to Keller as they try and get it into the zone. Puck is shot down the other way, just wide of the empty net. And it'll be an icing against the Avalanche, and the Mammoth will get a real chance to have a face-off here in the Colorado zone. Again, little team records here for people who are wondering. This is our 7th game streaming the Avalanche. They're 4-2. Our 3rd game streaming the Mammoth. They're 2-0. Face-off here now in the Avalanche zone. It's one back then by Colorado. They'll bank it off the boards. It's kept in by Utah. I think the whole team thought it was going out. Keller battling for it down low in the corner with Burns. It's kicked around to the right side. Gunther heading into the last minute of play in regulation. Puck goes in the air. They'll try and send McKinnon the other way, but Natchez will keep it in. It's banked all the way back down low. And another icing here against Colorado with exactly 1 minute to play. Whew. I can feel my voice, and I can feel it dying. We've done 6 Watch with Nordic streams over the last 72 hours. Unbelievable. We're going to take a 2-day break, 2 to 3 day break, and then we will be back on either Sunday night or Monday to commentate some more hockey. Utah will call a timeout, and they'll get a chance to write up a play, see if they can make it work. You never know. You definitely never know, to be honest with you. Okay. Thrashers coming back soon. Atlanta, I think, gets an expansion. I don't know about the Thrashers coming back, but you never know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Wise on the break, long season. I just love doing it. I don't even care. I got to take a couple of days, though, to not only work, but also rest this voice. Because it does wear and tear for a little bit. And it needs to get ready for the playoffs. All right. 1 minute left. Face-off won by the Avalanche. Will they get it out? Yes, they will. It'll slide down the other way, just wide of the empty net. Another icing. With 52.6 left to go. Yeah, just got to rest the voice sometimes. It is a long season, too. We're going to have plenty of commentary streams, though. Don't worry. Face-off here now again in the Colorado end. Is that a different goalie in net? Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Face-off won back then by the Avalanche. They'll get it out of the zone. No icing. Mammoth with it on the right side. Gunther dumps it into the zone. Keller racing for it now. Behind the net, intercepted. Colorado clears the other way. It'll go just wide of the empty net again. And that'll be another icing with 32.6 seconds left. The Avalanche just keep getting it, and they keep icing it. I sadly don't think they'll get another team again. Unfortunately, I don't think that happens, sadly. I wish it would, but it's probably not going to happen, sadly. Anyway, face-off now in the Avalanche zone. It's won by the Mammoth. It's kept in the zone, though. Schmaltz at the point. They get a chance to set up. Sergachev over a shot. Saved by Wedgwood. Down to the corner. Taze tries to get it out. It's kept in, though, by Utah. Slide in front. Chance. Rebound goes just wide. 15 seconds left. Schmaltz. Sergachev a shot. Gunther shoots that one wide. It'll go out of the zone. Down the other way. No icing. 5 seconds left, and that'll pretty much do it here. The Avalanche get the 2-1 win. Final score, Avalanche 2, Utah 1. As Nathan MacKinnon scores the game-winning goal. As the Colorado Avalanche take home this one against the Mammoth. It's a rough one, but I certainly think that the Mammoth didn't play bad necessarily. They still looked pretty good. But even still, they struggled to get pucks on net from an actual high-danger chance. They couldn't capitalize on those breakaways. And they bite the bullet here tonight. They get the loss. Scott Wedgwood, 2-0. The Avalanche, 2-0 as well. And they keep on playing phenomenal here. Well, that being said, folks, that'll do it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We will be back on either Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure what the plan is, but my voice is tired. I am tired. I got another video to make here tonight still too, though. But thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been a phenomenal week to open up the NHL season, and it's only going to get better from here. I will see you guys in the next stream.